Hi everyone, Lori here, and today we are focusing on the core, working with the middle of our body, the front part of our body. It's a very extensive, very intricate part of our human anatomy, and it's made up of far more than just the front abdominals. It has transverse abdominals. The back is associated with it. Even the connection points from our shoulders to our hips are associated to it. The front core is actually the only part of our body that is not protected by our skeletal system. So it is sometimes called our main mover because this is where all movement should initiate from. And so our practice today is going to be a strong practice, lots of options as always. And I would just suggest that you also think about the core as your center of power, your personal power. And it's very much associated with the Manipura chakra, which is all about harnessing the power within. And as we go through our practice, we'll be looking at or feeling our breath in a way that is fiery and also calm. So it's really about tuning into the waves, the emotional piece of our inside center. Okay, so we're going to start on our mat. So I'm going to take you back, and as you see your mat, I want you just to kind of welcome your body there. And just find a comfortable seat. I like to sit on a block because it allows my knees to be a little higher than my hips and allows my lower back to engage in a better way. So just sitting up nice and tall and coming to your breath is really the beginning, the initiator of all. So just close your eyes down or look down and give yourself the ability to draw breath in. Literally draw it in, almost like you're etching it into every crevice of the inside. And then as you exhale, allow your back body to broaden and allow your front body to expand. Tune into the place between your ears, your neck, your shoulders. Consider the place from your armpits to your hips, this trunk of ours, this vessel that houses all our organs that matter to life. Let your next inhalation come in fully, and then let it all go. And then do that again, inhale fully. And then let it all go. Bringing one fire breath. Inhale, and then open the eyes, open the face, let it all go. And just return to normal breathing. Bringing a twist to the body, just go to one side, doesn't matter which. Let one arm rest on your leg, the other one just kind of sets you up in the back. Give attention again to the armpits and to the hips, and then come back to center using the core to move these subtle movements, and then to the other side. Recognizing that just because it's easy to turn this way doesn't mean it's complicated. We've got a lot happening even in these small movements. And then come back to center. Drawing ourselves onto our hands and knees, bringing ourselves into tabletop as we begin to instigate the core in a way that is obvious. Fingertips are super wide, knees are under the hips, and toes are curled under. As we draw the belly down, allow your body to settle into this loop shape, and then exhale, take the tailbone, draw it under, come into a big Halloween cat. Draw yourself down again, look up, ground yourself in your body, in your flesh, and then exhale, draw the tailbone, let the spine react in a way that is good and flexing through the movement. Go ahead and take your movement softness, rotating inwards and outwards, pushing the floor away from And then just go ahead and come back to tabletop. Just have a look over each shoulder, awakening the spine in a different way, creating that C shape. And next time you come over, just let it pause there, looking over your shoulder, seeing the foot, taking your other leg. So if you're looking to the right, your left leg comes out in long. Stay there. And then lift that leg over and feel that C shape increase. So having a look now at the opposite side. Good. Take that leg, lift, come back to center. Keep the leg up. Starting to instigate a little more power in the core. And then take the opposite arm and reach out. Finding yourself balancing, almost a bit of fire activating in your pelvis, your hips, your glutes, and then pushing down right from the girl, feeling your belly engaged. Good. Draw the hand down, draw the leg down. Look over the other shoulder, pause here, see the ankle of that leg, and then take the opposite foot, just put it on the ground to start, and then lift and take that foot up and over, creating even a giant C shape. You might feel a little tug on the hip. Keep pushing away from the ground, recognizing the strength that you're creating here, and then draw that leg all the way up. Hold it parallel to the ground, pushing the toes towards the ground. Take the opposite arm and sharpen it, creating this balance, dropping into the ground, and again, activating your pelvis, your hips, your glutes to create this push down to lift up. Good. Bring the knees back down. And then pushing your fingertips all the way to the top of your mat. Send your hips to your heels. Give yourself a little balance here to the shoulders. Exhale, send your hips even further back, elongating the sides of your body, and then float the body all the way up into a little mini plank. So your hands are directly under your shoulders, your fingers are pushed up. Now with the toes curled under, I want you to kind of push down into the balls of your feet. When you do so, you're going to start to feel the engagement of the core. Turn on the active energy. And then bring your hips all the way back again. Try that again. Push down into your fingertips, your knuckles. Float the body up. Push down into the balls of your feet. Feel the engagement. And then simply lift your knees off the ground. Feeling that high plank and the energy levels throughout the entire body. And then exhale. You're going to come into your first downward facing dog. You may want to adjust your legs a little bit. Maybe even pedal your heels. Remembering that we start with the feet, the architecture of our bodies. And then move up into the stable hips, through the knees. Come up onto your tippy toes. Send your thighs back. Lift your tailbone so that you can elongate the side body and then draw your heels down again. Inhale up onto the tippy toes. This time, waterfall the body all the way over to that high plank. Drop to the knees, tops of your feet on the ground now. And then take your power center all the way back through the hips. Stay here for a breath, releasing through the wrists, the head, the shoulders, and then come all the way back. Bring your elbows to where your hands are, firing up the belly again. Okay, now you can take the right leg, extend it back, and then the left back, staying on your knees to start, dropping into the shoulders, but lifting through. Again, now activating through the belly. Now this time, push the tops of your feet on the ground and feel the energy move differently. Good. Release that. Curl the toes under. Come up onto the knees. Come into a modified plank as you feel, again, pushing down, releasing energy from the wrists so that you feel this entirely through the front body, the shoulders, and then drop your knees down. Bring your hands to where your elbows are. Send your hips to your heels. And you're already starting to feel the heat in the belly. The heat anticipates and moves through the entire body. Exhale, float forward. Come back onto hands and knees. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees off the ground. Come back to downward facing dog. Draw your shoulders towards themselves. Go ahead and pedal your heels.
Now, as we bend the knees significantly, I want you to bring the tailbone up so you're feeling length through the spine. Look up at the top of your mat, and just like a little bit of a bounce, you're going to initiate the movement from the belly button, from the middle body, and take a little leap forward, hanging out in forward fold. Here, the hands come to either side, but the knees are bent, so you really feel the support of the legs and the support of the back. Okay, stay here for a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, float halfway up. There's some allowing your skeleton juice to kind of hold itself onto the muscles. And then exhale, come back down. Good. Enjoy the stretch through the legs. Bring your hands to your hips. And in one unit, ground down and activate yourself to come all the way up. From here, take the fingertips, reach up. Feel the side body grow long. Bring your fingertips together and then draw your hands to heart center. Pause here for a full breath. And come into the knowledge of your entire body from the feet. Again, the arches lifting as the toes push down. The ankles obviously engaged. The power in through the thighs, into the stabilizers of your knees, through your inner thighs, your glutes, your hips, and then the fire in your belly, the seed of transformation of your own personal power landed in this energy. Let that dissipate to the shoulders. Inhale your arms all the way up. Feel the power in your presence in this environment. Exhale, fold forward, draw your hands to the ground. I'm going to take you through a jump back, or you can walk back. But in order to get there, I want you to push your hands into the ground. Now let the fingertips, almost like you're trying to put an imprint of your fingerprint on your mat, push down and then find it energizing the knuckles. The knees are bent significantly. Now if you can focus a little bit on the upper body just for a breath, rotate the inner arms so there's strength here. You can stay here, you can walk, or if you push into your hands enough, you'll find enough momentum to just jump back, high push-up. Your option there was to just walk back. Drop into the shoulders, turn this whole energy from the middle of your body out. Inhale here, pull the arm bones together. Trust me on this, slow descension all the way down to chaturanga, and then cobra. Front extension of the body, release the hands, let the back participate. You know that it's there. Fingertips down, knuckles down, curl the toes under, come to tabletop, and then downward facing dog. A little more energy into the core here, taking the left leg extended all the way to the ceiling. As you do so, kick the heel and make it obvious that there's a great deal of length here. Inhale the body. As you bend both knees, you're going to bring that left knee under the body, curl up into a little cat, and then exhale, draw it back out again. Inhale, glow as the knee comes back under the body. Pause here, and then back out again. This time you're going to bring the knee under, pause, and let it go to the opposite elbow. So you got a little twist in the lower body. Stay here or extend that bottom leg. Push into the left hand and rise up into fallen star. Option to be on your knee, and you're just going to stay there. Stay here for another full breath. Inhale. You want to make this a little stronger. You can lift that extended leg. Hello, core. Hand comes back down. Knee comes back under. Kick back. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Here we go with our leap of faith. Bend the elbows. Look at the top of your mat. Trust yourself as you jump forward from the middle body. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Consider the abdominal walls here as you fold forward. They're actually on your thighs. Just kind of milk the legs out a little bit. Then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, slowly float down. Bend the knees, rise up, feel your full body, sense energy and this belonging of yourself. Hands come to heart center. Feel your heart beat and recognize as your own. Coming to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, float down. Remind yourself of the belly breath, the fire breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold down. Hands to the ground, walking you through that jump back again. It is core. Bend the knees. Push into the fingers, the knuckles. Instigate the arms to be strong and to support as you take a little leap or walk back. High push-up. Stay here or come to the knees. It doesn't matter. Pull the arm bones together. And then draw your heart between your thumbs. Scoop up into cobra. Release the hands to bring the back body into a little more sensitivity. Fingertips down, knuckles down. Curl the toes under, tabletop. And then downward facing dog. Enjoy the pedaling of your heels. Allow your side body to be absorbed by both inside and out muscles. Right leg to the ceiling. Use your heel to guide. So it's almost like you've got a string from your heel to your middle finger. Inhale, bring the knee into the body. Both knees bend. And then round the back. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, round the body. Exhale, bring it back up. This time as you inhale, bring in the knee. Option to drop the knee and stay strong here. Or bring the knee to the opposite elbow. Live in the twist. Bring that leg to length, landing on the outside of that right leg. And then turn the body open to a beautiful fallen triangle. Expect strength here. Give it to the universe. It'll come back to you. Option, push down into the left leg, lift the right. This is a little more advanced. Everyone come back. Bring the leg all the way back. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Come to the knees. Take the hips to the heels. And just exercise child's pose. In this modified version, I want you just to melt the heart forward. Enjoy how the shoulders just relax, the face, the wrists. And then inhale, float back up to tabletop. Stay here for another breath. Maybe move the body a little bit. You're going to kind of engage through the fingertips again. Finding our balance through the core. Pause here. Inhale. Exhale. So a couple of options here. Okay, we're going to take the right leg, okay, your back leg, and just extend it. I want you to grip your mat with your toes. You might have to move up your mat a little bit like I'm doing here. Keep lifting as you push forward through the ball of the foot. Now lift that leg and stay here. Okay, now pause, breathe, exhale. Take the other leg and just lift the foot off the ground. If that hurts your knees at all, you can just double up your mat and give it a little bit of a cushion. Okay, but what I want to do is start you to think how you're actually almost flying through the air, feeling that beautiful sensitivity. You can stay here, or you can add the opposite hand lift. Bring your toe down at any time. It's a little advanced, but it's there for you. Hand down, knee down, toe down, move the body. Okay, coming to the other side. Left leg or front leg out. Stay here. Now push into your fingers again. Try not to fall into your shoulders. Stay here. Using the lower belly, lift the leg parallel to the ground. Stay here. Option, lift the foot off the ground. Again, pad yourself through the knee if you'd like. If you want to add some intensity, go ahead and take that opposite arm. Reach. At any time, you drop the toes, you lift. Use your own version of this. Create strength, balance. Not easy. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Curl the toes under, hips back. Come back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal the heels again, always giving yourself a little repose, kind of like you're settling through the body. Let's come up onto the tippy toes. Inhale, call on your breath of fire, heels down. Do that again. Inhale, breath of fire. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Look at the top of your mat. This time, again, bouncing if you like. Walk, step, or use your belly, the strength, to step forward into forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and relax to know all is well. Let the head, shoulders, face fall into their own little moment of Shavasana. Relax. Good. Come halfway up. Model the body as it glows upwards. And then all the way up. Reaching from the heels to the fingers through the torso. And then draw your hands to heart center. Pause here for a full breath. I'm going to turn towards you to come into our balance posture. Bring your arms to either side into full Tadasana. Again, tuning into the consciousness of your body. Push into your big toe. Lift your kneecaps. Bring them towards the inner thighs. Feel the stability of your hips. Zip through the middle body as you feel the essence. Left arm floats up. Right arm opposite. Pause here. Go ahead and lift your right heel. I'm on the opposite. Okay, coming into star pose. Now I'm going to get you there. We'll get there together through the middle body. So I want you to feel the lift, the sides of your body, and initiate the movement from the belly. So feel the lift first of the knee. Pause here. So moving action into feeling. Feel the strength here, and then create your star. Draw the body long, extend both arms. Feel yourself almost like you're bursting out of the sky, knowing fully that the center, the core, is bringing you joy. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to slowly draw everything forward. Bring the knee parallel to the ground. Interlace your fingers. And then just draw the knee forward and take it with you. Lifting up super tall. Beautiful. Keep both feet motivated. Yeah. And then release the foot. And then just give your body a little twist here. Coming back. Opposite side here. The other arm comes up. The other one reaches for the ground. So we're reaching for the sky and the earth, bringing that beautiful connection together through the body. Imagine that energy coming from each sets of hands. Start to lift the same leg as the leg or the arm reaching to the ground. Inhale here. Again, bring it from the middle body. Keep lifting. Draw the knee up. And then transform. Bring everything into explosive energy, radiating from the middle of your body like a sunburst outward. Feel as though you've got the sun, warmth on your skin. Draw a deep breath in here. There's your power. There's your personal power. Good. Draw yourself in. Just a little more balance. Bring the knee parallel to the ground. Interlace the fingers. Keep lifting up. Bring the knee and hand together just for a little stretch here as you draw the body up. Feel proud in this moment. Good. And then release the leg. Go ahead and draw the body side to side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Bring your knees down. And just go ahead and sit on your heels for a moment. Slide off your heels. Bring your legs forward. I'm going to focus on the twist that we're going to now through
a seated posture. So I'm going to ask you to keep your leg long so you can focus more on the twist than the stretch for the hips. We've done that before. So bring your left knee in, remove the flesh from your sitting bones, and take that knee and just cross it over. So giving yourself height by using your shin actually as a tool. Stay here. Take the inside of your elbow, draw it in front of you, and keep rising up. Beautiful. Take the other arm, reach up. Feel the length as you inhale. Take the belly button to the spine. Exhale, keep going with that motion and bring your body over. There's a purposeful movement of energy here. Feel the belly button continually reaching to the spine. Relax your face. Go ahead and use your inner eye to feel what it's like. Draw your body forward. Release that leg. You're going to take that inner thigh and meet with the heel of the same leg. Inhale, just lift up. Small little stretch. And just bring your body forward. So it's a nice stretch for that long leg. Just tucking it in as we realize that it's the core. It's through the top of the pelvis that we move forward. Okay, like to instigate movement from the body part we're focusing on. And then float back up, and then switch sides. Bringing your body up nice and tall, hugging that shin in, cross it over. Inhale, lift, arm lifts, inside of the elbow to the front of that knee, rise up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, go ahead and bring the twist to life as you will the body to move, to create the connection. That bottom leg is active. The head floats back. There's an engagement here. Can you feel it? Oh, how you glow. Relax the face. And then float back to center. Good. Bring that heel to the top of the thigh now. Inhale again. Initiate the movement from the middle body. See if you can lift through. And then just a small movement forward. Nice stretch for the hamstring, but really just focusing the fact that you're moving forward because you're engaging the middle body. Relax your face. Enjoy this for another breath. Exhale. And then float up. And coming into side view, so coming into the long edges of your mat. Of course, we're going to come into Pose Navasana. So options here. I like to start on my elbows, but not so that I'm dumping into them, but that I'm lifting out of them. So the shoulders are going to participate here as well. You're going to move from the hip, not from the knee hinge joint, but from the hip joint. Okay, so there's a difference. Pushing through the fingertips to lift out of the sockets of your arms, your shoulders. You're just going to take that front leg, lift it up. Now flex the foot here. And then flex the bottom foot. And all you're going to do is switch legs, tap with the heels. Again, moving from the hip joint more than the knee joint. Just tap. Just tap. Just tap. Good. Keep going here. I want you to feel that place between the hip bones. Initiate the movement there. To kind of get your head in there and tap and tap. Good, now bring both heels down. You've got both heels down. Stay here, keep lifting up and just draw both knees up here. Good, pause here. Now this is quite intense. Your hip flexors are probably kicking in. I want you to kind of lift through the chest here, pause here. Okay. The shape of things to come. Bring the heels down. And then push off. We're going to try that again, this time not on the elbows. If you want to be on the elbows, you can. You're going to find a way to move that meaty muscle mass around the sitting bones and then draw your arms parallel to the ground. Thumbs can be up or you can be parallel this way. It doesn't matter. Stay here. Now we're going to initiate that same movement. Knee up, pause here. This is a beautiful way to be. This is Pose Navasana. Really instigating the lower abdominals. Stay here. Options to extend the legs. Options, extend the arms. You could do both. It's totally up to you. You can actually move. Okay, just stay here for another 3 or 4 breaths. Whatever you decide is exactly the power you need today. For 3, 2, grab the backs of your legs, put your feet on the ground, and then slowly float the body back down. Okay. Take the right knee, cross it over the left. Arms come to cactus. And as you exhale, just let that leg float over. You can scoot your leg aside. Just a lovely stretch for the outside of the thigh. Inhale. Let it go. Good, and then draw the leg up. Center the feet again. Cross the other leg over. And then when you exhale, initiate the movement to the side. Again, when we move and we connect with breath, we bring this beautiful unison together. There's that peace within us, the seed within us, that activates the fire within us, the power, your will. Inhale, come all the way back up. Unwrap the legs. I invite you to take the body long into Shavasana as I bring you through just a final few moments of pause and of reflection into your body. As you lay in Shavasana, give yourself a moment, again, a moment of connection to the ground below you, Mother Earth holding you, supporting you. Feel the deepness of your breath as it settles into your body, as it calms your nerves by simply noticing. Let your muscles relax. Give them a moment to rejoice, to find joy and bliss. In yoga we call it ananda. Not just living in it, but moving towards it always. Please give your body what it needs. Stay here as long as you need to. And when you awaken in a way that is noticeable, that you can feel and sense even the smallest joints moving in your fingers and your toes. Slowly find yourself hugging your knees, rolling side to side. And when you're ready to close and seal your practice, come to the very, very height of gratitude in your practice. Not just for that around you, but what you've created. The fire within you, the power of you. A very sincere namaste.